Wait. Oh no, wait a minute. We didn't win. We didn't win. We lost. My bad. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the King and Do Show. Glad to have y'all with us, man. We are live following the Pistons' loss to the depleted Philadelphia 76ers, 111-96. King, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling right now?
I'm a little annoyed, but it was a home game. But I guess I got to get on some sympathy once we hash out the details that you're gonna let everybody know about.
Yeah. First and foremost, want to say happy holidays to everybody, whether you celebrate or not. Hope everybody had fun. Hope everybody ate good, and most importantly, hope you guys were safe. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We're glad to be back with you guys, and we had a great game to watch last night, and not so much tonight. We know last night's game was a pool play game for the in-season tournament, and the Pistons took care of business against the Pacers. And tonight it looked like a non NBA Cup game, if you know what I mean. And the Pistons just didn't look as engaged tonight. To their credit, JB Bickerstaff just did say in the post game conference that the Pistons didn't get home until about 3:30 this morning. They were stuck on the runway due to the snow. So they got in late, and once you get in late, once your day starts off late, it throws off the rest of your day. It throws off your body clock, throws off everything. So to their credit, if coach is saying that, because coach isn't just going to make excuses, right, for a bad loss. We've seen that already. But to his credit, that was the first thing he said. So I want to give them that. But at the same time, I still don't want to see us get blown out by a depleted Philadelphia 76ers team at the bottom of the conference without Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond, who went out in this game. So I wish we just could have saw a little bit more effort. I understand, the Pistons are really bracing like an overbite, looking forward to this next game, the last game of pool play, which we'll get into. But I just would have liked to see a little bit more effort tonight, just for the hard-paying customer. What about you?
I ain't let them off the hook. I'm not, bro. They're too young. They're too young, bro.
Okay.
To be tired from something like that. Like, bro, you at home first and foremost. You seen Beasley out there. The Beasley look tired.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So if he can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
that's true.
Y'all got to take care of business, bro. That is simple, point and plain. And once again, I got to say this to my man's Cade. Bro, you got to play. We ain't got time for you to
be hurt. No, I feel you.
But on the serious note, yeah, I get it. It's an injury. They want to be cautious with it or whatever else, man. But
yeah,
man, when he ain't playing, we look a little shaky out there at times. Sometimes we need him to come and settle things down.
Yeah.
And man, I'm not letting him off the hook, bro. I want that spurt that you seen before halftime ended, let me know that there was some energy there. I just seen a lot of lazy defense, and I'm not for it.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. Yeah, it was tough to watch. I could tell early on in this game we were not going to win this game. First 4 or 5 minutes of this game, I'm just like, nah. It's not. It's just not there tonight. You could just see it. You could just see it, especially after just playing 24 hours ago and just seeing the stark difference and just the intensity level. Even the bench. Last game, and this is how I know that just as a whole, they just weren't into it. The bench yesterday's game against the Pacers, they were up on every play. They were clapping, they were barking on every play. Tonight it was just like it just wasn't there across the board from top to bottom. The energy just was not there. That's the only thing I would have wanted to see, because the crowd was wanting to get into this game. They were trying to get into this game, but every time, the Pistons would get 2 or 4 straight, they would just let go of the rope. So I'm with you, man. I was trying to give him a little bit of grace, but I said you ain't trying to have it tonight. And I'm honestly not upset with you. It's just because we know what the standard looks like when we're winning. You know what I'm saying? It looked like last night, right?
You tell you the truth, Deuce. I remember last season around this time of the year, somebody was coming off a back-to-back, and I was like, man, the Pistons can win this game. And, this was a much older team, right? This was one of the contending teams. Man, they came in here and still kicked our ass. So I'm not giving no young dogs no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I've seen older teams do this. You know what I'm saying? Teams that's compete for championships do it. Bro, y'all young.
Yeah.
Get that effort, man, all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Get out there, get it done.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a tough game. And let me ask you this. Was there any positives you took away from tonight? No, it's not a wrong answer. I just want to know if there was any positives that you took away from tonight's game. The leading scorer for this team was Beasley with 19. So it was a tough go. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
I ain't really into the stats, man, but
Yeah.
I was glad to see Reed get out there.
Yeah.
I was glad to see that for a moment. I was glad to see him help with that surge that they had going into halftime.
Mm-hmm.
That I was happy about. Duran was playing well for the last couple of games, and today went back to Duran. So to see Reed get in the game and get an opportunity today, that was eye opening for me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and of course, obviously Beasley was just the best performer, hands down tonight. Shot the ball from damn half court line. So
yeah,
he came to play.
He did, and he has all season, man. I mean, he led the Pistons in scoring last night with 25. You know what I mean? He's just consistent. He knows what his role is, and he just plays his game. It's interesting you mentioned Duran, because we created our ideas for topics for tonight before the game started, and this was one of the ones that we put together, guys, before this game.
Yep.
The last few games, he's been playing very, very well, very locked in defensively, and the effort was consistent. Tonight, it just wasn't, bro. And there was one particular play where I saw where he contested on PG, and PG caught him in the air, and PG made a skip pass to the corner. I think it was either was it Maxey? I think it was Maxey in the corner. He missed the three, and Duran is still out of bounds. He's not even trying to position for the rebound. He's just out, and that's what led to the Kenyon Martin Jr. putback slam. Remember that slam dunk he had? That was why. And I'm just like, JD, bro. Like, he was just too lackadaisical. And so I hear what JB is saying, but I ain't see Stu doing that. You know what I mean? So, that's just the one thing with him, bro. We just got to see that consistent effort from JD, man. Even, I know it's not a in-season tournament game. I know it's not an NBA Cup game. And I kind of want to get to that too, bro. And I'll get your thoughts on JD, but I'm a little bit concerned. I like the idea. I like what the NBA is trying to do with the tournament to get more engagement throughout the season, to get guys to play more than 60 plus games. I get it. But I'm a little bit concerned about the impact that it's having when compared to the rest of the 82 game season. I don't want it to get to a point where we're skipping out on games. I don't want it to get to a point where this regular season game is so much more important than that regular season game. They are 82. They're all games you need to take seriously. And I don't want to see the Pistons or anybody just skipping out on NBA games because they're looking ahead to a in-season NBA Cup game that's going to contribute to their pockets if they win. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what's a little bit worrisome for me, because I found myself kind of doing it. Like, yeah, we already know what's going on tonight. We getting ready for that next game. But at the same time, we still trying to make the play in the playoffs. And these are the kind of games that you have to win and kind of just, to stack to make sure you can get there. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. But what are your thoughts overall on JD, on the NBA Cup, just all of it? What are your thoughts on that, bro?
I'm fine with the NBA Cup, man. So, like I said, we got to look more towards the Pistons and the coaching staff of getting these young dogs to have that mindset of all 82 games, man. We see some of the other teams around the league. Every night, you know what you're going to get from them. The Pistons have to make up their mind to be that team. And that's what they're going to have to work on with these guys, man. Whether it's a tournament game or not, go out there and give it everything that you got every single night. And that's what we seen, speaking of Drummond, who went out with an injury today. But we seen him in that clip saying that to those young guys out there on the court. It's the same thing that the Pistons need to be doing. It's constantly pounding into them head every night. Go out there and give it everything you got. Speaking of everything you got, yeah, I totally agree, Doug. I wanted to text Deuce earlier because I seen Sasser pass the ball about 3 times, and I wanted to throw the remote at the TV. Shoot the ball, Sasser. Shoot when you're open and they're sagging off of you on defense. Shoot the damn ball. That's all we asking for. But JD is it's frustrating. What happened, Deuce? I can't hear you. Or is it me? It might be me.